The restaurant behind me here, Sabroso, has quite a following. As a matter of fact, it was featured on the cable TV show Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. A few seconds later, customers who'd packed into Sabroso Mexican Grill in Garden Grove got the shock of their lives.
Kenneth White, the 32-year-old victim.
And that was something completely different.
It happens out of nowhere. Here's another one. These were accidents. A rock flying right into your windshield. In a split second, lives are changed forever.
In April 1965, John Lennon and his wife Cynthia and George Harrison and his girlfriend Patty Boyd were hanging out with George's dentist, John Riley. Riley apparently secretly added LSD to their coffee. After this, Lennon and Harrison would be regular users of the drug, and later Starr and McCartney also tried it with them. It was clear that Beatlemania had crossed the Atlantic Ocean, and soon other British bands like the Rolling Stones, the Kinks, and the Zombies would as well, in what became known as the British Invasion. In August, the Beatles began a big tour of North America. It was on that tour that they got to meet Bob Dylan, and he introduced them to his friend, Cannabis. They threatened to not play a show in Jacksonville, Florida, after hearing the audience would be segregated. One thing I should probably mention before we go on, most young Americans didn't have haircuts like this in early 1964. On June 14th of that year, Capitol Records released another compilation to continue cashing in North America called Beatles 6, even though it was their 7th Beatles release. Ugh. That same month, Queen Elizabeth sparked controversy by appointing all 4 Beatles members of the Order of the British Empire. In the spring, Lennon came back to London and began to heavily use more damaging drugs like heroin. Aberdeen, Washington, USA, 1985. Kurt Cobain and Krist Novoselic become friends. When Cobain asked Novoselic if he wanted to start a band, Novoselic never showed interest. After Novoselic eventually heard the demo tape, he particularly loved the song Spank Through, so much that he now was interested in starting a band with Cobain. Dave Foster joined the band on drums, but he was only around for a few months after going to jail.
There happens to be a lot of good bands coming out of Seattle right now. A lot of good bands. And it's just by chance, I guess. It's luck, I don't know.
It's odd. It's just all these bands in the right place at the right time.
In July, they recorded the single Silver with Mudhoney drummer Dan Peters. On December 14th, 1992, DGC Records released a hodgepodge of random tracks called Incesticide. It featured their 1990 single, Silver. Okay, hold on. I'm being told that this song is actually called Sliver. All these years I've been calling it Silver. Jeez, I'm sorry about that. Grandma will take me home. Cobain trolled MTV by playing the first few bars of one of their new controversial songs, Rape Me. This, despite stores like Walmart and Kmart not selling it due to the artwork on the back of the album being a bit offensive to some. Rape Me. Meanwhile, in 1990, Cobain met Courtney Love, singer of the band Hole. They would eventually get married. Cobain and his now wife, Courtney Love, were regular heroin users. July 1993, he had overdosed on heroin. Courtney Love couldn't wake up Kurt in their hotel room. Cobain had went unconscious due to a combination of Rohypnol and alcohol. Love had injected him with naloxone to bring him back, and he didn't even go to the hospital. Flash forward to April 8th, 1994. An electrician coming to install security lighting found Cobain dead from an apparent self-inflicted shotgun wound in his Seattle home. An apparent suicide note next to him. Cobain died at 27 years old. Without Kurt Cobain, Nirvana could not go on. Novoselic and Grohl broke up the band. Rape Me.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.